Hello and welcome to this lecture. In this lecture we apply the configuration on the HQ Fortigate Firewall in order to be ready for the IPsec site-to-site VPN. So let's now go to 172.16.100.1 when we should be able to log in right away, and we have admin and we say later and remind me later. And now let's navigate to the VPN menu. So everything looks fine. Virtual machine, it's an evaluation license, and that's the reason why we cannot apply any advanced authentication and encryption algorithms. But anyway, for demo and learning purposes, it's absolutely perfect. So now let's navigate to IPsec wizard. And let's say that this is a site-to-site and site-to-site VPN tunnel. And the remote device is going to be Cisco this time. Now let's name it, let's say branch 1, let's say branch 2. No NAT between sites. I will now click on next. So you can see here that the diagram has changed. So I'm configuring this FortiGate. I'm connecting through internet, so no NAT devices in between, and the remote device, it's a Cisco device. So now let's say next. The IP address of the ASA. What's the IP address? Again, I have forgotten to test the connectivity between the HQ Fortigate and the ASA. So let's do that now. So HQ Fortigate, and I will do a ping. So admin, enter. Execute ping 100.100.100.102. And let's say if we have connectivity, and it seems like we don't. So this is a perfect example of why you should test before applying the advanced configuration. You should test basic connectivity. And let's see why. Let's go to the ASA. And yes, I remember I didn't apply any default route on the ASA pointing to the default gateway, pointing to the internet router. So if I say now show route, I see I don't have any route going outside, only connected and local. So C means connected and L means local, only local and connected routes. So let's apply also a default route here. So you say route, and then you say what's the interface. In our case, the interface is outside. And we'll say that this is the default route, and the address of the gateway by which the foreign network is reached. So what's the next hop? The next hop is 100.100.100.101. This is configured on the internet router. And let's say end. Let's also verify that the internet router has this IP address configured. So enable show IP interface brief. Yes, it is configured and it's in the up and up state. Perfect. So now let's try again from the HQ Fortigate. Let's go again and run the ping, and the ping is successful. So now this is the moment where you can now start the configuration, and with no fear that any layer 1, layer 2 or layer 3, meaning connectivity, it's in between. So let's go again to this. So the remote device, we need to configure here the IP of the ASA. So again, it's 100.100.100.102. So let's do that. So 100.100.100.102. Port 1 detected via routing lookup. Again, the authentication method, are we going to use a pre-shared key or certificates? So we will use pre-shared key now, and let's say that this is Fortinet. Now everything is good. Let's just click on next. Now the local interface, again, this means what's my private address space. This is 1.1, and I'm going to connect to remote subnets, which should be 3.0. Let's look on the diagram. Yes, 192.168.3.0, and this is a /24 mask. So let's go and configure this. 192.168.3.0, and this is a /24. This is good, perfect. Internet access none. Let's just click on create. So this has been set up, show tunnel list. Now we have a site-to-site FortiGate, it's in the upstate, and we have another one, a site-to-site with a Cisco device, and it's inactive. Let's check now what's the configuration applied for both phase 1 and phase 2, so that we are 100% sure of what's there and what needs to be configured on the end, on the other side, on the ASA. So network, this is the network, authentication, and phase 1. So let's check what's configured here. Let's say that we only have, again, only DES because it's in evaluation mode, the VM we are running. Encryption it's DES, authentication it's SHA-1. We are running the Diffie-Hellman group number 5, and the lifetime is this. Let's take this value, and we will not change anything here, but I want to make sure that we have the same configured for phase 2. Now if you click on the pencil, which means edit, you'll have the possibility to click on the advanced here and see basically the phase 2 proposal. Again, we will use DES and SHA-1. So enable perfect forward secrecy. Let's say we don't want that, or we do. Anyway, let's say we want that. Again, it's DES, SHA-1. Diffie-Hellman group, it's 5. Let's modify here the seconds, and I will say paste, and just click OK. So this is the configuration we have applied on the Fortigate Firewall. We'll have now to run the wizard on the ASA and match 100% the parameters here so that the VPN will come up. So thanks a lot, and see you in the next lecture.